चलती है तो ज़ाहिर है that is beneficial for the players as well because they know कि भाई कोच है, ये बैटिंग कोच है, इसके अलावा कोई हमें इंस्ट्रक्शंस नहीं देगा या कोई हमारे पे प्रेशर नहीं डालेगा.
Mohammad Akram, a very calming influence in Zalmi.
देखिए वेरी लेड बैक, मतलब स्टाइल ऑफ कोचिंग उनका बहुत लेड बैक है, सो इट doesn't put pressure on the players, but he knows his stuff. मतलब ये नहीं है कि he's laid back तो वो देख नहीं रहा, उसको पता है कि कहाँ टीम जा रही है और क्या चीज़ टीम की ज़रूरत है. सो he might be laid back, लेकिन जब उनको सख्ती करनी होती है या जब उनको कोई डिसीजन लेना होता है तो वो लेते हैं. दैट्स वाई ही इज़ बीन सक्सेसफुल. और उनके साथ कोचिंग स्टाफ भी जो उनके अराउंड है वो सही चलता है.
Basim, what about Misbah? I mean, how big a challenge? Everybody keeps talking about the fact that, you know, he's got so many different roles now. He's also, I mean, I think I've run out of the long list of roles that he's got. So, how big a challenge is it for him to be, you know, obviously getting criticism on one end after the performances that we've seen, and now also being the coach of Islamabad United?
देखिए out of the coaches he'll be highlighted the most because obviously because the background to it, मतलब coach plus chief selector, he's the most powerful man in Pakistan cricket right now, plus the fact that
लेकिन पावरफुल होना फिर आपको पता है कि it's a double edged sword.
वो तो मतलब पता ही चल रहा है क्योंकि प्रेशर भी ज़्यादा होता है और लोग भी अब बिकॉज परफॉर्मेंस नहीं हो रही तो लोग उस पर बात करेंगे. बट ऑल्सो द फैक्ट के जो पीछे हमने देखा पीसीबी की तरफ से अलाउिंग हिम टू कोच इन द पीएसएल, वो भी चलो अलाउ तो कर दिया लेकिन अब नजरें उस पर ज़्यादा होंगी.
So of course, like I said, different challenge because it is T20 and all of that. But overall, you know, Islamabad United, like we keep coming back to their hashtag दिमाग से. तो क्या मतलब क्या कहेंगे, वो अभी तक की उनकी पिक्स जो हैं वो दिमाग से हुई?
ज़ाहिर है डेटा बेस्ड, उनके ओनर्स भी डेटा बेस्ड हैं, वो सारा कुछ डेटा.
चले we're ready with the next pick, so let's go back to Imran to see what he's got in this silver round. Over to Imran.
Mohammad Mohsin, the leg spinner from KP, moves to Peshawar Zalmi with this pick. We'll quickly move on. Quickly race on to Multan Sultans for their pick in the silver round. The Sultans are on the clock with 90 seconds. And your time starts now. All right, Ji, the Sultans have opted for Pakistan's middle order batsman Khushtal Shah as their silver round pick. Khushtal Shah made his debut for Pakistan very recently. On to the next pick. The Qalandars will be on the clock. आपके 90 seconds का आगाज होता है अब.
Untitled Shah has also been added, and I've got new guests by my side. Sarfraz Ahmed, इनको तो किसी इंट्रोडक्शन की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Like you know, the defending champions के captain, and with him is also Hassan Ali. सैफी भाई, पाकिस्तान में आ रही है PSL, HBL PSL, तो इसको इन कंडीशंस को दिमाग में रखते हुए क्वेटा what was क्वेटा thinking कि आज हमारी क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए, कैसी टीम का कॉम्बिनेशन होना चाहिए?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो आपको हम दोनों की तरफ से आपको शादी की बहुत बहुत
थैंक यू सो मच.
अल्लाह से ये दुआ करते हैं कि आपको आपके आने वाली ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारी ढेर सारी खुशियाँ अता फरमाए. और जहाँ तक रही बात कोयटा की टीम की, तो ऑब्वियसली आपको पता है कि इस बार जो है वो सारी PSL जो है पाकिस्तान में हो रही है, और सबको पता है कि पाकिस्तान में बड़ी ट्रू पिचेस होती हैं, तो टीम भी उस हिसाब से बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि कोशिश ये करें कि आपके स्पेशली जो आपका बॉलर जो बॉलिंग अटैक है वो पूरा होना चाहिए, कहीं भी आपको आधे बॉलर्स के ना खेलना पड़े, क्योंकि पिचेस जितनी ट्रू होंगी क्योंकि रन्स बनेंगे.
मैं एक सेकंड आपको काटूंगी बिकॉज इमरान जो है ही इज रेडी विद द पिक, सो विल कम बैक टू यू. इमरान, इट्स ओवर टू यू फॉर द पिक अनाउंसमेंट.
The Qalandars have just filed in their silver round pick. The Sri Lankan spinner Sekuge Prasanna joins the Lahore Qalandars. Excellent batting firepower lower down the order as well. On to the next pick very quickly. Moving on to Islamabad United, who are on the clock. Your 90 seconds start now.
Right, the squads are shaping up nicely and Hassan Ali is here and Sarfraz. Hassan, अब पीछे बैठे होते हैं तो कोई आपकी भी कंट्रीब्यूशन होती है पिक्स में कि कोई इसको पिक करें या इस प्लेयर को पिक करें, या यू जस्ट देयर टू शो सपोर्ट?
उन्होंने बिठाई पीछे होता है पार्ट ऑफ द जॉक, लेकिन ये है कि हाँ पूछते हैं वो कि ये प्लेयर कैसा है या वो कैसा है, क्योंकि हम लोग प्लेयरों के साथ खेलते हैं तो वो पूछते हैं, फिर हम अपना इनपुट देते हैं उनको कि ये इस तरह का इस तरह का, लेकिन फाइनल डिसीजन जो होता है वो हमारे जो वहाँ पे कोचेस बैठे होते हैं, जो स्टाफ बैठा हुआ है उन्हीं का होता है.
तो इस दफ़ा क्या मतलब, जैसे कि मैंने इनसे भी पूछा कि क्या कॉम्बिनेशन, ऑफ कोर्स कंडीशंस डिफरेंट हैं, वहाँ पे स्पिनर्स यूएई में ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव थे, तो यहाँ पे हाई स्कोरिंग गेम होगी अब यही?
ऑब्वियसली पाकिस्तान की पिचें बहुत ट्रू होती हैं और यहाँ पे हाई स्कोरिंग मैचेस होंगे, और जहाँ स्पेशली T20 में आपकी बॉलिंग साइड जो है ना वो अच्छी होनी चाहिए, आपका बॉलिंग अटैक जो है वो अच्छा होना चाहिए. तो ज़ल्मी जो है वो रिलाइज भी बॉलिंग पे ही ज़्यादा करती है, और इसलिए आई थिंक हम सोच रहे थे कि हमारा जो बॉलिंग अटैक है वो अच्छा, और हमारे पास बैट्समैन भी अच्छे हैं, कामी भाई हैं जो काफ़ी देर से परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, इमाम है, ही इज़ इन अ गुड टच, एक दो नए प्लेयर भी आए हैं, पोलार्ड है जैसे मिडल ऑर्डर में, डैरन सैमी भी है.
ज़ल्मी और कोयटा दोनों टीम्स ने रिलेटिवली अच्छा ही परफॉर्म किया है ओवरऑल, एंड कोयटा ग्लैडिएटर्स का क्या रीज़न है सक्सेस का? विल कम बैक टू दैट विद सरफराज, बट लेट्स हेड ओवर टू इमरान बिकॉज ही इज रेडी विद द नेक्स्ट पिक अनाउंसमेंट.
All right, Islamabad United, they're on a spree trying to get back everyone onto their roster. Phil Salt returns to Islamabad United as their silver round pick. Congratulations to you guys. On to Karachi Kings, 6th pick in the silver round. Your time starts now.
Keep talking about how important platinum round is and diamond is, but इस तरह की जो पिक्स होती हैं सरफराज, इस तरह सिल्वर की जो पिक्स होती हैं उसमें रिलेटिवली उस तरह से बड़े बड़े नाम नहीं होते, बट वो कितने इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं टीम की कॉम्बिनेशन के लिए?
देखिए, बहुत मेरे ख्याल से हर पिक जो है ना वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हर पिक की ना अपनी वैल्यू है, तो टीम कोशिश करती है जो उस पिक का बेस्ट प्लेयर हो उसको उठाने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो सारी जो पिकें मैं समझता हूँ कि वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. मेरे ख्याल से सबसे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट जो पिक है वो इमर्जिंग की पिक होती है, क्योंकि इमर्जिंग का प्लेयर ऐसा होता है जिसको आपने खिलाना लाजमी होता है, और सबकी टीमों की कोशिश ये होती है कि इमर्जिंग का आपका जो प्लेयर हो वो ऐसा प्लेयर हो कि वो कहीं फंसे ना.
तो वो कौन है आपकी तरफ से?
ठीक है, ऑब्वियसली इस बार अगर आप देखें, मैं जो मुझे लग रहा है जितनी भी टीम होंगी सबको काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हुई, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा नए बच्चे हैं और जिनको लोगों ने देखा हुआ नहीं है. जैसे पिछले साल तक कुछ प्लेयर ऐसे थे जो कि दोबारा सेकंड बारी में PSL खेले। जैसे इस बार जो है वो कराची किंग के पास अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि उनके पास उमर खान है, तो उन्होंने उनको रिटेन किया है। अदरवाइज़ अगर आप बाकी टीमों में आप देखें तो सबके इमर्जिंग प्लेयर जो है वो नए होंगे। तो इमर्जिंग प्लेयर जो नया होता है वो इस बार जो मुझे लगता है कि टीम में वो काफ़ी मुश्किल पेश आने वाली है कि किस प्लेयर को उन्होंने टीम में खिलाना है, टीम में नहीं खिलाना। तो हर पिक की अपनी वैल्यू है और हर टीम की यही कोशिश होती है कि जो उस पिक का बेस्ट प्लेयर हो उसको उठाएं।
राइट, काफ़ी ओवरऑल जनरली हमने PSL में बड़े इमर्जिंग प्लेयर्स, अच्छे प्लेयर्स भी देखे हैं। बट इमरान इज़ रेडी विद द नेक्स्ट पिक अनाउंसमेंट, सो इट्स बैक टू यू इमरान।
Returning to the Kings in the silver round, wicketkeeper batsman Mohammad Rizwan.
ना पड़ेंगे कम तुमसे, इस खेल के मैदान में है दम हमसे दम।
और इसी के साथ चलते हैं हम अपनी सिल्वर राउंड की अगली पिक की जानिब। इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड, 90 seconds start now.
स्पीकिंग ऑफ इमर्जिंग प्लेयर्स, हसन, हमने ज़ल्मी के लिए देखा था इब्तिसाम शेख, ही इज़ प्लेड फॉर ज़ल्मी, फिर उमर खान है। इस तरह से इट्स अ गुड थिंग टू बी गिविंग देम एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्योंकि यहीं से जो हैं आपकी, जब एक टाइम पे आपने भी आके परफॉर्म किया था, इसी तरह प्लेयर्स निकलते हैं।
ऑब्वियसली देखें, इमर्जिंग जो होता है वो उभरता हुआ एक सितारा होता है उसकी कंट्री के लिए। और जब मैं पिक हुआ, एज ए इमर्जिंग पिक हुआ, तो मुझे बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस मिला वहाँ पे जाके। इवन कि मैं पहले साल 2 मैच खेला, लेकिन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मैच खेला, फिर असगर था मेरे साथ। तो आई थिंक वो जो मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस वहाँ से मिला, इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स के साथ मैं खेला और मैंने जो चीज़ें सीखी वहाँ पे, नेक्स्ट ईयर फिर मैं पाकिस्तान खेल गया, फिर उसके बाद मैं परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ ज़ल्मी के लिए। तो एज ए इमर्जिंग आपके लिए बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है कि आप किसी ऐसी टीम के साथ पिक होते हैं कि जहाँ पे ऑलरेडी इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स होते हैं, आपके लोकल प्लेयर्स भी होते हैं और इंटरनेशनल बाहर से जो लोग आए होते हैं प्लेयर वो भी होते हैं। तो ये बहुत इमर्जिंग जो कैटेगरी होती है, जैसे सभी भाई ने बोला है कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, और बिल्कुल ये बहुत वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, क्योंकि आपको एक प्लेयर खिलाना ही है इमर्जिंग में। तो अगर आपका इमर्जिंग प्लेयर जो है वो परफॉर्म करे तो आई थिंक बेस्ट थिंग होती है कि उस टीम के लिए कि अगर उसका इमर्जिंग प्लेयर जो है वो परफॉर्म करे।
चलें देखते हैं कि इस दफ़ा कौन से प्लेयर्स हैं जो शाइन करते हैं, they make a case for themselves to be a part of the national team. But Imran जो है is ready once again to be announcing the next pick in the silver round.
Another one returning to the red of Islamabad United, left arm spinner Zafar Gohar is their silver round pick.
अपनी एंट्री डबल होगी सेंचुरी, देख अपनी टॉर
Zafar has been in excellent form in the ongoing Quaid-e-Azam Trophy. On to the next pick, the Qalandars with their silver round pick. 90 seconds on the clock. Start now.
Sarfraz is here with me as well. Sarfraz, कोयटा की काफ़ी डिटेंशंस हुई लास्ट टाइम आपके लिए, उमर अकमल ने भी परफॉर्म किया, अहमद शहजाद ने भी कंट्रीब्यूट किया। तो क्या एवरीबडी वांट्स टू नो कि क्या रीज़न है कि कोयटा जो है हैज़ बीन सो कंसिस्टेंट?
देखिए, कोयटा ऑब्वियसली सारी टीमें जो हैं वो क्रिकेट अच्छी खेलने आती हैं यहाँ पर टूर्नामेंट, लेकिन कोयटा की टीम की सबसे अच्छी जो बात है ना, जो उनका एक तो फैमिली कल्चर बहुत ज़्यादा है और टीम में लड़के बहुत जल्दी जेल हो जाते हैं। और हमारी भी कोशिश यही होती है कि वही लड़के अपने साथ रखें जो कि आपके सारा साल आपके साथ खेलते हैं या टीम को रिटेन करें। मेरा बस चलता है, आप ऑनेस्टली पूछें तो मैं चाहता तो अपनी जो 11 प्लेइंग 11 जो लास्ट ईयर खेली थी, मैं होता तो मैं उसको पूरी रिटेन करता, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली कुछ लड़कों की कैटेगरीज ऊपर चली गई जिसकी वजह से हमें कुछ प्लेयर छोड़ने पड़े। लेकिन कोशिश की, जो प्लेयर वापस आ सकते थे वो लिए, जैसे कि फवाद दोबारा वापस आए, उनकी ज़्यादा खुशी है। उसके अलावा बाकी जो नए प्लेयर्स आए, जैसे जैसन रॉय की इंडक्शन हुई है टीम में, ये बड़ी अच्छी ज़बरदस्त इंडक्शन है। तो कोशिश यही करते हैं कि कोई प्रेशर, हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि बड़ा अच्छा माहौल रखें टीम का, कोई मीटिंग्स नहीं करते, बस लड़कों को कोशिश करते हैं। तो हमारी मैनेजमेंट बहुत अच्छी है, सबसे मेन बात ये है।
चलें, थैंक यू सो मच टू बोथ ऑफ यू फॉर योर टाइम। हसन, आपको भी लोग चाहते हैं कि आप यहाँ से नहीं, आप फील्ड में नजर आए। सो गुड लक टू यू विद रिकवरिंग विद योर इंजरी, एंड यू एज वेल सरफराज, एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर थॉट्स। एंड इमरान इज रेडी फॉर द पिक अनाउंसमेंट, सो लेट्स गो ओवर टू हिम एंड विल बी जॉइन्ड बैक बाय बास्केट।
The Australian wicketkeeper batsman Ben Dunk has been picked up by the Lahore Qalandars as their silver round pick. He moves from the Kings onto the Qalandars. और साथ ही चलते हैं इस राउंड की अगली बारी की जानिब. ऑन द क्लॉक पेशावर ज़ल्मी. आपके 90 सेकंड्स शुरू होते हैं अब. Moving to Zalmi is the left-arm Pakistan fast bowler Rahat Ali as their silver round pick. और अब हम चलते हैं कराची किंग्स की जानिब for their pick. Wasim Bhai is very happy that they're getting to pick again. 90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Quick, it always helps.
एक और चीज़ जो कंसिस्टेंट है, हम 3 घंटे से इधर आप बैठे हुए, तो फिश आई थी, मैं अभी थोड़ी फिश चखी थी, तो आपने एक और सवाल कर दिया, सो आई डोंट नो. लेकिन राहत अली, यस, अगेन कंसिस्टेंसी की बात करते तो ही इज़ क्वाइट अ कंसिस्टेंट लेफ्ट आर्मर. यू नो व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट विद राहत अली. और एज अ सपोर्टिंग ऑप्शन आई थिंक ही इज़ क्वाइट supporting option is quite a good option to have. नया बॉल भी अच्छा करता है, but obviously consistency है, तो some areas where मतलब under lights ball अगर swing कर रहा है तो राहत अली can make a difference for the side.
All right, we're ready with the next pick announcement, so it's back to Imran.
Karachi have opted for the right-arm medium pacer who played for Zalmi last year. Umaid Asif moves to Karachi Kings.
शहर बड़े दिल वालों का सब आपस में जुड़ जाएंगे.
Very quickly moving on to the next pick. On the clock are Multan Sultans. The 90 seconds start now.
All right, another bowler, fast bowler into the HBL PSL. one of the things, of course, we've spoken about all different aspects. Bowling bhi hogi, batting bhi hogi, but you can't undermine the importance of good fielding, especially in this format. हमने देखा है, if you remember, Joe Denley का catch या शायद अफरीदी का running जो catch था, so that will always have a role to play.
And PSL मतलब in terms of fielding standard, PSL का fielding standard बहुत high रहा है, मतलब it was considered as one of the best leagues in terms of fielding. तो T20 में even every cricket, लेकिन especially T20 में, because fielding is such an aspect.
I'll come back to you on the importance of fielding because Imran is actually ready with the next pick announcement.
Well, it'll be a good day for Usman Qadir because not only does he get to play the HBL PSL, but he also gets to learn from the great Mushtaq Ahmed who's on the Sultan's coaching staff. Very quickly moving on to the next pick, Quetta Gladiators, 90 seconds, start now.
Well, the altered conditions haven't changed the love for leg spinners. We keep seeing them in the HBL, PSL, Shadab ho gaye, phir, you know, there's so many. So clearly that hasn't hindered the decision कि जी change of conditions हो गए, लोगों ने फिर भी pick किया.
और मुशीब भाई हो और लेग स्पिनर ना हो तो ज़रूरी था, बट उस्मान कादिर अभी पाकिस्तान टीम के साथ भी टूर किया, सो लेग स्पिनर ऑब्वियसली अटैकिंग ऑप्शन in T20 cricket. All the bowlers who can spin both directions, both sides of the bat are difficult to play, and once you want to get after them, मतलब पहले उसको पिक करना है, उसके बाद आपने शॉट खेलनी, तो आपने अगर पिक नहीं किया तो बड़ा मसला, जैसे कि हमने देखा कि पाकिस्तान वर्सेस श्रीलंका गुगली पिक नहीं हुई और एक गुगली की वजह से ही पाकिस्तान ऑलमोस्ट सारी सीरीज आ गया.
हाँ, सरंगा ने जो है हमें बिल्कुल हंसने का मौका नहीं दिया. बट अगेन यू नो यू सी कि अगर हम कहते हैं फ्लैट विकेट्स होंगी, यू नो देयर बी हाई स्कोरिंग गेम्स, बट इफ यू हैव दीज मिस्ट्री स्पिनर्स टाइप, जिस तरह यू नो डिफिकल्ट टू रीड टाइप, दे आर इफेक्टिव.
एंड द टर्नओवर ऑफ गेम्स बहुत जल्दी होता है, तो यू कांट वर्क ऑन, मतलब एनालाइज कर सकते हैं लेकिन वर्क एज सच नहीं कर सकते अगेंस्ट अ पर्टिकुलर स्पिनर, तो उससे बड़ा फर्क पड़ता है. आई थिंक गुगली अगर आप नहीं पिक करें, जैसे कि हमने देखा टर्नओवर T20 में, हालांकि 1-2 दिन थे लेकिन आप वर्कआउट नहीं कर सके. फ्रेंचाइज क्रिकेट में तो बहुत.
ऑलराइट, इमरान इज रेडी विद द अनाउंसमेंट, सो आई थिंक मुझे आपको काटना पड़ेगा. लेट्स गो टू हिम एंड सी के अगली अनाउंसमेंट क्या है.
The left arm pacer from England, Tim Mills, is the next pick for Quetta Gladiators in the silver round.
Gladiator. This is the champion again.
Moving on to the next pick, Quetta once again on the clock. 90 seconds, start now.
Jamal Mills, another bowler who's a specialist in this format. Bazid, again, somebody who's got a lot of variations in this particular format.
But he's got pace as well. The variation do come into play, लेकिन बहुत तेज़ bowling करते हैं और if I'm not wrong, इनके लिए पहले शायद खेला हुआ है. So they would be, मतलब judging from the reaction, they were very happy कि उनको मौका मिल गया उसको पिक करने का. Again,
लेकिन उसकी डिमोशन हो गई है टू सिल्वर. आई मीन ही वाज हाई रेटेड एंड यू नो इन द हाईएस्ट कैटेगरी, बट अब वो सिल्वर में आ गए.
लेकिन क्वेटा को तो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा कि सिल्वर में आ गए, तो उनको तो अगर वो चाहिए था तो बहुत अच्छी पिक है. इन सिल्वर तो बहुत ही अच्छी इनको मतलब मिल गई है पिक. एंड ऑब्वियसली सारी उसके पास वेरिएशन, पेस, बाउंस, एवरीथिंग है. तो अगेन इम्पैक्ट बॉलर है, कि इम्पैक्ट बॉलर विच क्वेटा वांटेड, फास्ट बॉलर एक जो इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट कर सके, और ये मिल्स कर सकता है.
And it'll be interesting कि इस दफ़ा जो है वो कैसी परफॉर्मेंस देते हैं, because we have seen generally he does well in this format. In particular, उनकी जो डेथ बॉलिंग है, ऑफ कटर्स हर किस्म की जो वैरायटी हमें चाहिए होती है. So Tamal Mills for Quetta Gladiators, and Quetta Gladiators as usual looking strong because they have had retentions from the previous year, the likes of Umar Akmal, Ahmed Shahzad. They did well for them in the previous season, and overall Sarfraz Ahmed की captaincy and Umar Associates की team जिससे कहते हैं ना कि उसके होने से जो है काफ़ी फ़र्क पड़ा है. तो Quetta Gladiators is always in contention, and Nadeem Umar, this man on the screen, Bazid, again such a humble guy, बात करने में भी really gets the team together.
Selfless और बहरहाल क्रिकेट के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब we say this a lot, but one of the persons who cricket के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा services as मतलब going down to club level. So Umar Associates की team बहुत साल चलाते रहे, अभी भी चलाते हैं, but from that they made sure कि जो पहला PSL था उसमें से बहुत ज़्यादा लड़के पिक हुए और again वही कल्चर establish करते हैं टीम में. मतलब क्वेटा का यही कल्चर शुरू से रहा है कि there's a sort of क्लीशे है, हम बहुत यूज़ करते हैं, लेकिन मतलब इकट्ठी है टीम. वो he makes sure that the team fights together, and it does fight.
I think it's more like a family culture, like you said. We'll discuss this later because Imran is now ready with the next announcements. So over to Imran once again for the next one.
Quetta have opted for one of their talent hunt finds from Quetta itself. Abdul Nasir has been nominated as a silver round pick by Quetta Gladiators. Moving on to the next pick, Karachi Kings, 90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Well, the next pick is for Karachi Kings, and that's another team that people keep saying कि जी on paper जो है बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, लेकिन उस तरह से रिजल्ट्स नहीं आए. बाबर आजम है, मोहम्मद आमिर है, माद वसीम है, फिर भी क्यों नहीं रिजल्ट आ रहा?
रिजल्ट से पहले ये बताऊं कि इमरान की जो टाई थी that started off blue, अब वो सिल्वर हो गई है.
Maybe it's a sign that he's now supporting another team.
इतनी देर से वो कर रहे थे. हाँ मतलब यस कराची किंग्स, एक तो कराची ब्रांड बहुत बड़ा है, एक्सपेक्टेशन बड़ी है, ऊपर से यस they've got the players but never perform. मतलब अगेन
विंग्स लगेंगे कि नहीं इस दफा?
इंटरेस्टिंग ये है कि जो पहले 2-3 सीजन में जो टीमें ऊपर ही रही हैं वो कंसिस्टेंट रही हैं. एज इन आप देखेंगे कराची लाहौर इम्पैक्ट वो क्रिएट नहीं कर सके जो कि पहले जो सीजन में इस्लामाबाद क्वेटा बहुत कंसिस्टेंट रहा है, पेशावर फॉर दैट मैटर वेरी कंसिस्टेंट, इस्लामाबाद भी कंसिस्टेंट रहा है. ये दो टीमें स्पेशली, मुल्तान तो बाद में आए बट मुल्तान भी उस तरह नहीं, लेकिन ये दो बड़े फ्रेंचाइज शायद एक्स्ट्रा माइलेज या एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर बिकॉज दे आर द बिगर फ्रेंचाइजेस, तो वो एक एलिमेंट है. बट इंटरेस्टिंग है.
चलो देखते हैं. आई मीन दिस ईयर कैसी उनकी परफॉर्मेंस रहती है. प्लेयर्स तो उनके पास लाइक वी सेड हैं, बट इमरान इज नाउ रेडी विद द नेक्स्ट अनाउंसमेंट. सो इट्स बैक टू यू इमरान.
Karachi have opted for the leg spin of Zahid Mahmood as their silver round pick. Moving very quickly to the next pick, Lahore Qalandars, 90 seconds का आगाज होता है अब. किसके
एवर स्माइलिंग लाहौर कलंदर्स, जो भी हो उनके मुंह से स्माइल नहीं जाती.
ये तो ज़ाहिर है रहमत चाहिए, इतने साल कंसिस्टेंट रह के भी तो. बट ये तो मैं ख्याल लाहौरियों का ये ट्रेडमार्क है, आपका भी ट्रेडमार्क है, जो भी हो ऑलवेज स्माइलिंग.
क्या प्रेडिक्शन दे देंगे कि बस जीत रहा है लाहौर इस दफा?
5 घंटे इधर बैठे, लेकिन इस दफा तो जीत रहा है, इस दफा पक्का.
अच्छा जी, जाहिद महमूद क्या कहेंगे इनके बारे में? क्या
लेग स्पिनर है, काफ़ी देर से इज प्लेड लॉट ऑफ क्रिकेट, काफ़ी देर से डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, बट अपेरेंटली इस सीज़न स्पेशली बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, इज डेवलप्ड रियली वेल. तो लेग स्पिनर्स तो
they have plenty of spinners. I mean, इमाद वसीम आ गया, you know.
लेकिन लेग स्पिनर की अपनी डिमांड है, तो मे बी उनने एज अ विकेट टेकिंग और सॉर्ट ऑफ जहाँ पे बहुत फ्लैट पिच है वहाँ पे लेग स्पिनर विल बी मोर इफेक्टिव देन अ फिंगर स्पिनर.
एंड उमर खान एज वेल, तो काफ़ी इनका ऑप्शंस काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो गए ना. ये उसामा मीर भी हैं, सो यू नो काफ़ी ज़्यादा आई थिंक दे लव फॉर स्पिनर्स एंड लेग स्पिनर्स इन पर्टिकुलर इज क्वाइट एविडेंट.
बिल्कुल, और फिंगर स्पिनर भी है, मतलब वो दोनों, ये वैसे बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग पिक है विद लेग स्पिनर और जो लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर हैं, दोनों काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग हो सकते हैं. इमाद वसीम तो वी नो व्हाट ही कैन डू, लेकिन इमाद वसीम विल ऑलवेज बॉल विद द न्यू बॉल. तो जो मिडल ओवर्स हैं उसमें उसामा मीर को मेरे ख्याल लास्ट ईयर इतना खिलाया नहीं.
अच्छा, इमाद वसीम के ऊपर हम दोबारा से बात करेंगे बिकॉज उनकी बैटिंग भी अच्छी, यू नो, रिलेटिवली एवरेजिंग ओवर 40. तो आई मीन दैट, व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट? आई मीन आई थिंक दैट्स समथिंग दैट हैज़ बीन सॉर्ट ऑफ एन एवोल्यूशन ऑफ हिम एज अ बैट्समैन. आई मीन जिस तरह से उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया, अब आप देखें कि अगर पावर हिटिंग की बात होती है या समबडी हु कैन क्लियर, तो उसमें उनका नाम आता है पाकिस्तान टीम में.
बिल्कुल, वे बहुत कंसिस्टेंट प्लेयर, लेकिन उसमें जो लालच ये होती है या व्हाट यू वांट, जिसके ये ऊपर जाए, अब उसमें मतलब यूटिलिटी उसकी फिर देखनी पड़ेगी कि इफ़ यू वांट टू पुश हिम अप द ऑर्डर, क्योंकि जो जिस नंबर पे वो बैटिंग कर रहे हैं एवरेज ज़्यादा इन्फ्लेटेड है बिकॉज नॉट आउट्स भी काफ़ी हैं. लेकिन फिर ये जिस तरह कायरन पॉलार्ड है, सबका दिल करता है कि ही बैट्स नंबर 4 नंबर 3 के, इतना पावर हिटर है, इसको ज़्यादा ओवर दो, बट समटाइम्स इट डजंट वर्क. समटाइम्स वो नंबर 6 पे ही सही रहता है. मेरे ख्याल इमाद का भी यही केस है कि व्हेन ही इज़ बॉलिंग वेल ही शुड बी मतलब 6-7 पे ही जाए. कैप्टन होते हैं तो अपने आप को ऊपर पुश करते हैं.
वहाँ पे तो हंसी मजाक चल रहा है जी, एज ऑलवेज. बाजिद फवाद राना जहाँ पे हो वहाँ पे मजाक तो
पर अभी टूर्नामेंट शुरू नहीं हुआ ना, ये तो
वो तो फिर भी हंस रहे होते हैं. दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ लाहौर कलंदर्स के, यू नो, इवन व्हेन दे आर यू नो लूजिंग एंड नॉट पर्टिकुलरली डूइंग वेल. देखिए, एक बात की तो हमें उनको क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा कि एंटरटेनमेंट तो लोगों को बहुत प्रोवाइड करते हैं.
नहीं, ये तो है एंटरटेनमेंट बेसिस ऑफ, मतलब क्या पर्सनालिटी या क्रिकेट, दोनों.
बोथ. आई थिंक इट्स जस्ट अ ग्रेट कॉम्बिनेशन दैट दे आर ऑलवेज स्माइलिंग. अभी भी हम देख रहे थे तो लग रहा था ऐसे कोई जुगत आपस में, यू नो, दे एक्सचेंजिंग जोक और टू. एंड फवाद राना साहब, आई मीन राना साहब की क्या बात है.
राना साहब मेरे ख्याल बहुत सॉट आफ्टर क्वांटिटी है. मतलब PSL में मतलब जितना वो लोगों को राना साहब का पता है और कम ही ओनर्स का पता है. बट यस, जाहिर है जब आप नंबर 6 आएंगे तो झुकते ही आपको लेके चलेंगी आगे.
और इनकी तालियां भी ख़त्म नहीं होती. जब भी जहाँ भी नजर आएंगे हमेशा ही इज लाइक, यू नो, क्लैपिंग एंड अपलॉडिंग द टीम एंड चीयरिंग द टीम ऑन.
हाँ, और इमोशंस इनके जो फ्लक्चुएट होते हैं बहुत ज़बरदस्त. मतलब एक आइकॉनिक सॉर्ट ऑफ फिगर बन गए हैं ये PSL के. हालांकि इनकी टीम अभी तक बॉटम स्पॉट से उठी नहीं है, लेकिन होपफुली उम्मीद पे तो दुनिया
Even
का.
Aqib Javed, he seems to be very much, you know, part of that clan, very strongly entrenched in the Qalandars setup. I mean, after consistently underperforming, there were people who were saying that he's not going to be a part of Qalandars, we won't see enough of him, but he's there. He's very much there in different capacities, but he's there.
अब इसमें सवाल ये आता है कि कितनी देर तक कि आपकी टीम, बेसिकली तो आप PSL के लिए ही खेल रहे हैं, इनके अदर प्रोग्राम्स तो बहुत ज़बरदस्त है, बट दैट इज़ नॉट पार्ट ऑफ PSL. तो कितनी देर तक, अभी तक तो अंडर परफॉर्मिंग कोच या जो भी कह लें, तो दे परसिस्टिंग विद इट. एक स्कूल ऑफ थॉट ये है कि शायद अगर मैनेजमेंट चेंज होगी तो शायद ये टीम जीतेगी. एक स्कूल ऑफ थॉट ये भी है. तो देखते हैं कि इस दफ़ा वो जो नंबर 6 स्पॉट है वो ही नहीं का होगा कि ये प्रूव करेंगे.
Also, you know, conditions wise, यहाँ पे जो है मुल्तान हो गया, पिंडी हो गया, हाउ डू दे वेरी? आई मीन ये सारी जितनी भी पिचेस हैं मोर और लेस क्या सिमिलर हैं, या हर एक का ऑब्वियसली हर एक की अपनी एक ट्रेड तो होगी?
देखिए मुल्तान में यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट कि शायद कहीं बॉल स्विंग भी हो क्योंकि बड़ा ओपन ग्राउंड है, और कराची प्रॉब्ली विल बी द बेस्ट बैटिंग विकेट, लाहौर का भी बैटिंग विकेट अच्छा होगा। पिंडी में आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि थोड़ा बॉल मे बी फास्ट बॉलर्स को हेल्प करे, थोड़ा सीम, और इतनी वो ट्रू पिच नहीं है जितनी बाकी हैं, सो इट बी डिफरेंट। मतलब मुल्तान और पिंडी में स्पेशली, मैं कराची और लाहौर थोड़ा सा सिमिलर होगा, लेकिन ये मुल्तान और रावलपिंडी थोड़ा सा डिफर करेंगे, उस पर देखना पड़ेगा कि ऑब्वियसली रावलपिंडी में तो काफ़ी देर से फर्स्ट क्लास मैच भी नहीं हुआ, तो वो देखना पड़ेगा।
But from a crowd's perspective, you know, all the spectators that are watching and coming in to see, is it always better to see a high-scoring game or a low-scoring one?
नहीं, गेम क्लोज गेम होनी चाहिए, हाई हो या लो, दैट इज़ बिसाइड्स द पॉइंट, बट बेसिकली ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि समटाइम्स बहुत हाई स्कोरिंग गेम होती है तो वो भी मोनोटनस हो जाती है, और समटाइम्स बहुत लो स्कोरिंग गेम होती है तो वो भी ज़रा ड्रैग करने लग जाती है, स्पेशली T20 में। तो हैप्पी मीडियम बीच में होना चाहिए। ऑब्वियसली पूरे टूर्नामेंट में कई ऐसे मैच होंगे जहाँ पे ज़्यादा रन्स नहीं होंगे, लेकिन इफ़ अ टूर्नामेंट इन एवरी थर्ड गेम इज़ अ क्लोज गेम, तो वो टूर्नामेंट बहुत एक्साइटिंग होता है।
And you know, we've seen super overs in PSL as well. पहले हम देख चुके हैं लाहौर का और कराची का जो मैच हुआ था, फिर generally close matches like Peshawar versus Quetta. I mean that is essentially what the audience wants at the end of the day, कि करीब आए matches और फिर उनकी respective teams जो हैं वो जीते। बड़ी interesting यहाँ पे discussion चल रही है। फहद मुस्तफ़ा is also present at the draft. हुमायूं सईद जो हैं ही इज़ ऑल्सो देयर। आजकल उनका बड़ा एक चल रहा है, ड्रामा चल रहा है जो बड़ा हिट हो रहा है, एवरीबडी इज़ वाचिंग दैट। सो कराची का एक चीज़ है बाज़त, दे ऑलवेज कम विद ऑनट्राज। जब भी वो आते हैं तो अपने साथ अपना एक पूरा जिसे कहते हैं स्क्वाड लेकर आते हैं।
कराची सिटी ऑफ लाइट्स तो वो लेके तो आएंगे, और मतलब पुल भी ऐसे ही है ना, ईच फ्रेंचाइज हैज इट्स ओन पुल। कराची ऑब्वियसली इज़ द कॉस्मोपॉलिटन सिटी ऑफ पाकिस्तान, तो वो पुल उस तरह से क्रिएट करते हैं, और इट्स गुड दैट देर एबल टू डू दैट ऑन, मतलब पुल दैट ऑफ, मतलब स्टेइंग टू कराची इन दैट इज एस्पेक्ट। तो ज़ाहिर आप एसोसिएट विद कराची एसोसिएट करेंगे फिल्म स्टार्स और मतलब परफॉर्मर्स या सिंगर्स वगैरह जो बड़े बड़े नाम हैं इन दिस मूवी इंडस्ट्री, वो आप कराची से काफ़ी एसोसिएट करते हैं, तो वो उन्होंने उस लिहाज से they've stayed true to that.
What about you know, Wasim bhai? I mean, somebody obviously of such high in stature and status overall. What kind of a role can he play? I mean, there's वो अब ये तो नहीं होगा ना कि वो जाके उनको exactly बताएंगे कि मतलब what do you think, what kind of value can he add with all the experience he has over the years?
वसीम भाई से ये सवाल मैंने, क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में बहुत टाइम था, पाकिस्तान टीम तो इतना अच्छा नहीं खेल रही थी, तो ये हमारे साथ काफ़ी इन्होंने टाइम स्पेंड किया, बट ये सवाल मैंने उनसे पूछा था, कह रहे थे कि मैं आई डोंट लाइक टू बी मतलब बिल्कुल ही इन्वॉल्व विद द प्लेयर्स, मतलब आई डू गेट इन्वॉल्व, लेकिन बेसिकली आई वांट टू बी सॉर्ट ऑफ डेलीगेटिंग एंड रनिंग द शो। तो वसीम अकरम एक तो मेंटोर टाइप आपको बता सकता है, मतलब मेंटोर ऑब्वियसली वसीम अकरम सिटिंग इन द ड्रेसिंग रूम, प्लस आई थिंक द स्किल दैट ही हैड, वो तो बॉलर्स के लिए तो मतलब एक जस्ट टू डिस्कस हाउ टू गो अबाउट bowling your last over or your second last over, वो एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है, बट just having his presence in the dressing room एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है। I think the also आपने भी नोटिस किया बड़ा पॉजिटिव आदमी है, तो वो सारे टीम पे रब ऑफ करती है।
चलें, the positive news is that we are ready with the next announcement. So Imran is ready, he's waiting for you. Let's see who he's got.
Apologies for that delay. We've had a technical review for Karachi's pick from the previous round. They had to pick a foreign player. They've, instead of Zahid Mahmood, opted for Dan Lawrence as their pick in the previous round. And very quickly, moving on to the pick that Lahore Qalandars have submitted, I'll toss the mic to Mr. Fawad Rana, who wants to make this announcement for the Qalandars.
Thank you very much, Imran. This is, since we are in Lahore, I wanted to announce a Lahore boy, a potential superstar who was part of, for the last 2 years in player development program. And we sent twice to Australia, and he's still in Australia playing for a Glamorgan club. I would like to announce Farzan Raja.
Commendable player development efforts from the Qalandars. Racing on to the next pick. Zalmi should be on the clock. 90 seconds start now.
नहीं वो कहीं
Zalmi have opted for Dwayne Pretorius from South Africa as their silver round pick. Racing on to the Sultans, who will be next up on the clock. Your 90 seconds start now.
Lots of smiles over there with Multan Sultans and Mushtaq Ahmed with the biggest smile. You know, we've spoken about Wasim Bhai's role and how important that is. But then Mushi Bhai, you know, उनका भी जो है उनकी input हमेशा उनको देखते हैं वो leg spinners के साथ in particular he works really hard with them.
मुशी भाई की greatest skill man management है and again team को मतलब one of the skills that every coach should have is actually getting to know the players and what makes them tick, and Mushi Bhai does that really well. Mushi Bhai knows के इस player को कैसे उठाना है और इसको कैसे लेके चलना है.
Right, so man management, like Baz rightly pointed out, it's very important in any setup. But Imran is ready with the next announcement, so let's head over and see who he's got.
The Sultans have opted for the partially available Fabian Allen as their silver round pick. On to the 18th pick, Peshawar Zalmi. 90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Fabian Allen, the latest addition. We have seen him generally as well. Unki performance pe I think he's played before. So what kind of value do you think he can add?
Again, West Indian player, so West Indian player always add value to T20 cricket. Very intelligent bowler and bats a bit as well. But for Multan Sultans, again, all-round category mein aayega hai, but more or less it'll be his bowling that they'll look forward to. I think if there's a situation where they need to play an extra spinner, I think they'll rely on him or turn to him as an extra spinner. But West Indians T20 I think was made for the West Indians.
They definitely seem to enjoy, and they've been an active part of the HBL PSL. The likes of Kyron Pollard ho gaye, phir, Dwayne Smith. So it is like you said, right? It is a format that is made for them because of the skills that they have at offer, and not only that, the entertainment aspect as well. I mean, franchise cricket is as much about entertainment as about your skill. So with that Caribbean flavor, that इस चीज़ की कमी नहीं होगी.
Entertainers से बेहतर उनसे entertainers तो कहीं नहीं मिलेंगे. और मेरे ख्याल सैमी तो अब पाकिस्तानी citizen हो गया.
Pakistani, Sami Khan, Darren Sami Khan, even Dwayne Bravo, if you remember when Quetta actually won, the kind of performances on the bus we saw and off the field as well. That's one of the things that is special about them, that they do bring a lot in. So far, who do you think is looking up? Aista aista, obviously teams जो हैं formation बन रही है, Zalmi है, there extra silver picks भी हो रही हैं. So
मुझे जितना मर्जी आप पुश करेंगे, मैंने कलंदर से हटना नहीं है.
लाहौर कलंदर्स मेरा ख्याल है. चले ये तो हंसी मजाक चलता रहेगा. And now it's back to Imran for the next pick.
Zalmi's pick in the silver round is in. They've opted for Adil Amin from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as their next pick. On to the next pick in the silver round on the clock, Karachi Kings. 90 seconds start now.
I would still say PC is still probably the one where
Khan
everybody
from the
just
USA
comes to. I think
moves to the
Lahore
Karachi
really
Kings.
शहर बड़े दिल वालों का सब आपस में जुड़ जाएंगे
Very quickly on to the final pick. Lahore Qalandars will be on the clock. Your time starts now.
Sultans. We've got Andy Flower here who's joined us. Andy, a very warm welcome to you in Pakistan and of course in the studio as well. Happy with your pick so far?
Yeah, we are actually. It's pretty much how it's panned out how we thought it might. So yeah, we've got quite a nice little roster together there, I think.
And speaking of the combination, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Englishmen, and there was just banter going on before that perhaps there is that influence as well. Was that a conscious decision, or is it's just players who've been in form?
Well, we're looking for the best players, obviously. But the English guys are available for the whole tournament. Some of the international sides aren't. But we've got some really good English guys there. Moeen Ali, James Vince, who we retained, Riley Rousseau, Ravi Bapara, and Fabian Allen, the West Indian, can come for the sort of latter half of the tournament. And we're eyeing up a quality spin bowler in the supplementaries as well. So I think we're happy with those overseas placements.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you there, but we'll talk about your combination as well with Nathan. We're coming back to that, but we're ready with the next pick announcement, so it's back to Imran.
All right, Ji, we have the final pick in the silver round with us. Lahore Qalandars have opted for Jahid Ali as their silver round pick. With that, we come to an end of our silver round. And at the end of this silver round, I'd like to invite up onto the stage Mr. Ramiz Raja, if he is around. How the teams stack up at the end of the silver round very quickly. First up, we'll review Quetta Gladiators. Timal Mills, left arm fast medium from England, and Sohail Khan, right arm fast medium from Pakistan.
Killer combo. Left arm pace, Sohail Khan is very good with change of pace. So Timal Mills के पास बहुत pace है और एक कमेंटेटर भी हमें मिल सकता है अगर ये अनफिट हो गया तो क्योंकि कमेंट्री भी करते हैं ये
चलें हम अगली पिक की जानिब चलते हैं लाहौर कलंदर्स की सिल्वर राउंड पिक्स Lahore Qalandars came in with Salman Butt's retention. They've gone for Australian Ben Dunk, Sri Lankan Sekuge Prasanna, adding to their silver round. What do you make of Ben Dunk and Prasanna as their silver round picks from East Bhai?
Not bad at all. Experience भी है, खेले हुए हैं. अच्छा एक श्रीलंकन भी इंक्लूड किया है प्रसन्ना के पास जो है वो अच्छी खासी वेरिएशंस है so he's a good pick and Dunk we know that he's delivered before also safe choice है अच्छी choice है
You think they can go in with Dunk as their only wicket-keeper batsman?
They can बाकी तो मुझे लगता नहीं है कि कोई इसमें से करेगा जाहिद अली जो हैं ये भी इंटरेस्टिंग है बांग्लादेश के हैं
He's from Karachi. He's a local player.
तो फिर जाहिद क्यों लिखा हुआ है
That's how he spells his name.
Okay, Zahid होना चाहिए.
We'll quickly move on to the Sultans and review their picks in the silver round. Leg spin of Usman Qadir, middle order batsman Khushdil Shah joining Ali Shafiq and Shan Masood along with Fabian Allen from the West Indies.
So I'm really happy for Usman Qadir because as you just mentioned earlier that Mushi will be able to help him out. He's got serious talent plus the surname Qadir, that's seriously good.
No pressure at all. We'll move on to
Khushadil
Islamabad
Shah bhi
United.
अच्छा है. Khushadil Shah bhi, it's a good choice.
Islamabad United ki silver round picks, Zafar Gohar and Phil Salt. Both of these players were part of the squad last year as well, returning to the United roster this year.
Salt is interesting इसलिए कि ये भी एक डैशर भी हैं और अच्छे इनका नाम है और जफर गौर जो है वो अच्छी बॉलिंग करते हैं, तगड़े हैं, temperamentally strong हैं, so impressive.
And he's had a good Qaid-e-Azam Trophy season as well. इसके बाद हम चलेंगे पेशावर ज़ल्मी की जाने. पेशावर ज़ल्मी के पास आदिल अमीन, Mohammad Mohsin, an upcoming leg spinner who plays for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and Dwayne Pretorius from South Africa as their silver round picks.
एक दो का मुझे पता नहीं है, मोहसिन का मुझे नहीं, मैंने नहीं देखा, but I've heard good things about him. So let's hope कि leg spinner है, young है, एक अच्छे environment में आ रहे हैं. And sky's the limit for young kids.
And the left arm medium pace of Rahat Ali from Pakistan, experienced campaigner.
That's right, yeah. I think वही बात है, modulate करना पड़ेगा. You know, T20 is a different beast altogether. So what he has to do is to adjust and to remain fit. And obviously his experience will come handy as well.
Last but definitely not the least, Karachi Kings. Dan Lawrence added as their silver round pick, and Ali Khan from the US. Mohammad Rizwan and Umaid Asif also their silver round picks at the draft today.
So Umaid Asif started last year's PSL with a bang. You know, he's tall, he's got good wrist position, so there's plenty of talent there. Mohammad Rizwan, I absolutely loved him in Australia because he showed a lot of ticker. Batted extremely well at times, and so he's an extremely good pick as well.
All right, Ramiz bhai, thank you so much. We'll take a minute's break as the system runs its course, and we'll start the emerging round in just about a minute from now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, this is how it's shaping up so far, the squads. And you know, we keep talking about conditions. Andy Flower is here with me. Andy, so far the HBL PSL has been played in the UAE, and some of the matches have been played in Pakistan. So, of course, I mean, that would have been one of the things that would be in consideration, keeping in mind the conditions of Pakistan.
Yeah, well, firstly, it's brilliant for the country that the cricket's coming back. You know, your fans have been starved of live cricket. Certainly to see it in the stadium. So I think it's a really brilliant thing. Yeah, the conditions will be different. And I mean, a lot of these international players won't have played much cricket in Pakistan if they've been playing international cricket solidly for quite a while. But the four venues are excellent venues. I haven't seen the Multan Stadium, but I hear it's state-of-the-art, really great venue. Dew's going to be a factor. Everyone's talking about it. So how that's going to affect some of these excellent spinners that a number of the sides have picked, we'll have to wait and see. But generally, they're good batting wickets in Pakistan. And if you can get the ball to move sideways at all, at some stage in the 20 overs, that's going to be a really useful thing.
All right, you know, let's have a look at the Multan squad so that we can see what kind of picks we've got so far and understand sort of how the team has been formed, how the combination has been formed. So there were some retentions from before, Andy, but Moeen Ali has been picked, Riley Russo. Tell us the thought process behind what you know we've got.
Well, Moeen Ali was a key pick up front for us. That was our first pick. Because he's an attacking opening batsman. He's got a really excellent strike rate. He's got hundreds in international T20 cricket, but he also bowls. So he was a real target for us. Chris Lynn would have been in the same sort of category as a really powerful player. We've just seen him tear up the T10 recently in the UAE. And then we retained Vince. Vince has got an excellent record in... He's had tastes of international cricket, but he's got an excellent record for Hampshire. Excellent. He did well in the PSL last year. And then Rousseau is a tried and tested T20 cricketer who's sort of competing with guys like Ingram for places. We've got Ravi Bapara, who is going to play as an all-rounder for us. It's really useful that he can bowl a little, so that he and Moeen Ali can probably share 4 overs for us, and then the other 4 specialists will take over. So that was some of the thinking there. We've also, you will have noticed, got a really young batsman that not many people have heard about in Zeeshan Ashraf. So that's really exciting that he's a guy in his mid-20s who hasn't been seen much, really talented left-hander. And guys like Mushtaq Ahmed and Abdur Rahman are talking him up.
And speaking of utility players, we were talking about it earlier as well. How important do you think they are? Players who can bat a bit, bowl a bit. The likes of Ravi Bopara, Ben Cutting. How important are they in this format?
Well, they help balance your side, and most captains and coaches want 6 bowling options in the side. So they're really useful. A guy like Ben Cutting is an extremely hard hitter of the ball. But an experienced bowler as well. So we've got the most experienced of them all in Shahid Afridi, coming in at either 7 or 8 for us.
I thought he's emerging.
Well, not anymore. He emerged a long time ago. But it's great having him around. I've always enjoyed playing against Shahid, and then worked with him when I was with Zalmi in the first year of the PSL. So. I hear that he's been working hard at his game, and he's going to be hopefully firing on all cylinders. He is at some stage going to come to an end. So it'll be brilliant for the fans of Pakistan to see him play at home again.
Well, we keep talking about how important the emerging category is. Seen the likes of Umar Khan last year. Who do we have this year? Let's find out. It's back to Imran.
We're back with the emerging round at the HBL PSL Player Draft now. The first pick in the emerging round will be with the Sultans. 90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Right, the emerging category picks have started, and like I said, it's perhaps the most exciting one because you get to see all these young, exciting players, Andy. I mean, they've been a part of the HBL PSL, and it's Multan's picks as well. So, who are you going for? Give us a few leads on that.
If I get this wrong, it'll certainly show that I haven't got a clue. We've got a young wicketkeeper batsman called Raheel, who's played and captained the Pakistan under-19 team. So we need a wicketkeeper batsman in there. We want to go with some youth as well. And so he's going to be our first pick in emerging.
And your combination with Nathan, it's coming back together. Does it help in general to be working with people that you've already worked with and aware of?
Definitely. It helps to know your management team. So I've worked really well with Nathan in the past. I recruited him actually when I was England coach. Okay. He's a really bright guy, great guy to have around. But we've also got Mushtaq Ahmed who worked with us in England as well. So it's and we're bringing in the fielding coach Richard Halsall from England. So it's a little bit of a reunion for some of us English coaches, along with Mushi too.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts, Andy. All the best this year, and we are ready with the next pick, so it's back to Imran.
Young wicketkeeper batsman Rohail Nazir moves to Multan Sultans as their emerging round pick. अब emerging round की अगली बारी के लिए चलते हैं कोयटा ग्लैडिएटर्स की जानिब. 90 seconds start now. Queta's pick in the emerging round. They've opted for Arish Ali Khan from Sindh. Moving on to Peshawar Zalmi for their pick in the emerging round. 90 seconds on the clock, should be up on the screen fairly soon. Zalmi, your time starts now.
Well, exciting names in the emerging players lineup. Wajid, again, like we've spoken about it before as well, that it's so important to have these emerging players, because at the end of the day, these are the players that might potentially play for the Pakistan team. And you know, we've seen the likes of Umar Khan, even the likes of Hassan Ali, Fakhr Zaman. They sort of emerged through the PSL. I mean, they were performing before, but that kind of platform that they got.
Yeah, and it's an interesting concept to have an emerging player in the playing 11 as well. I think just gives you that added advantage. Yes, obviously the main focus is actually getting players into the Pakistan side, or being the stepping stone to the Pakistan side while playing for the PSL. And yes, first time I heard this, first PSL emerging players didn't quite sit well with me then, but as the tournament progressed, or the PSL progressed, I thought it's
all right. More on the emerging players when we come back, but actually Imran is going to be ready in a couple of minutes. Bazid, again, one of the things you spoke about is that emerging players and what importance do they have. The likes of Ibtisam Sheikh, Umar Khan, in terms of spinners, how much can they gain from the foreign players around them, and generally the emerging players as well? We'll come back to you on that because Imran is now ready. So we'll be back in a bit. Imran, you're ready with the next pick, so it's over to you.
Zalmi's pick in the emerging round, fast bowler from Swat, Amir Khan. अब हम इस राउंड की अगली पिक की जानिब चलते हैं. Karachi Kings will be on the clock. 90 seconds on the screen. Your time starts now. The Kings, with their emerging round pick, have opted for Arshad Iqbal. इसी के साथ चलते हैं इस राउंड की अगली पिक की जानिब. Islamabad United will be on the clock for their emerging round pick, which it seems is ready. United, 90 seconds. Start now.
Arshad Iqbal is the latest addition to the list of emerging picks. So yeah, coming back to the conversation, Bazid, I mean, how much do they learn from the foreign players around them, that the kind of experience and exposure? Let's talk a little about that.
Yeah, it's a jump start into international cricket, or the international cricketing world. You're gonna share the dressing room with a lot of these big names, and how they go about actually preparing and how they go about playing cricket. You can learn a lot, but it's quite a condensed format. It's quite a few days that you spend with them, but it's an opportunity how you can pick up what these players are doing. So
like you rightly pointed out, it's an opportunity for them to learn and gain that exposure. But Imran is ready with the next pick announcement, so it's over to him.
Young fast bowler Akif Javed moves to Islamabad United in the emerging round. Very quickly on to the next pick. 90 seconds on the clock for the Qalandars. Your time starts now.
Well, one of the added advantages that we've spoken about is the fact that you get to play with all these foreign players and learn so much from them, and also playing in front of such a big crowd for all these emerging players. Remember, there's been no cricket back home in Pakistan, so this might be a first of a kind for so many of the local boys that they will be playing in a packed full house.
yeah, and the platform is so big. PSL on its own is such a big platform, and add to that now that it's coming home and all the games are here, that sort of makes it tenfold more exciting, and the opportunity for these players to do that and to learn from and to thrive under pressure. That the biggest thing is actually coping with that pressure and thriving under that, and that will make them grow. You look at these players a couple of years down the line, how they've improved or how they've learned from the experience. That's what you're looking for.
All right, we're ready with the next pick announcement, so let's head back to Imran for the next one.
A protected player nomination by the Qalandars. Mohammad Faizan from their player development program joins the Qalandars in the emerging round. Motoring on to the next pick in the round. It'll be United on the clock with their second and final pick in the emerging round. 90 seconds. Your time starts now. United's second and final pick in the emerging round is in. Ahmed Safi Abdullah moves to Islamabad United. with the next pick in the emerging round. Peshawar Zalmi, 90 seconds, start now.
Right, Islamabad United की pick थी, and because we're talking about Islamabad United, I've got the owner here with me, Ali Naqvi. Ali, overall happy with the way things have gone for Islamabad United today?
Very happy actually, because we got most of the picks we wanted to have. We have a very balanced team. We got a lot of players back who we had to let go because of the 8-player retention rule as well. So we are very happy with the picks.
And you've got the biggest pick of the day, I would say, Dale Steyn.
Oh, absolutely. And he was our top pick because we wanted to have a very strong bowler at the end, especially. And he's a player with so much passion. And he actually is a very good effect in the dressing room as well. So we were very, very happy with him. And then we got Ingram as well, we got Munro as well, and we wanted some firepower at the top. And we had only Ronki to start with amongst the foreigners. So we were able to build the foreign side very, very well. And then the locals, we were able to get some of them back. Ruman, I'm very excited because he was such a great bowler, and then he got injured for 2 seasons. And hopefully he comes back very, very strongly.
All right, I'm going to come back to you with your combination, but we're ready with the next pick announcement. So it's back to Imran.
Peshawar Zalmi have opted for Pakistan under-19's Amir Ali as their emerging pick. इसी के साथ चलते हैं emerging round की अगली pick की जानिब. Quetta Gladiators will be on the clock. Your 90 seconds start now.
Well, दिमाग से is the hashtag of Islamabad United. दिमाग से picks हुई हैं आज भी?
Absolutely, बिल्कुल दिमाग से हुई हैं. And I think the key is दिमाग से खाली नहीं होती. Obviously, the sport is all about passion, all about heart, and the idea is you have a combination of passion plus दिमाग से as well. And we were able to get a very good team. It's a very balanced team. It's a very balanced team from foreign talent, local talent, experience and youth as well. And as I was telling you about Ruman, very excited about Ruman, very excited about having Zafar back in the team as well. So we've been able to get 3 of the last year's people back as well.
Excited about having Misbah back?
Absolutely. Misbah actually वो कहते हैं उस रास्ते मुस्तकीम से थोड़ा सा डगमगा गए थे, वापस आ गए.
वापस आ गए अपनी राह पे. But does it help to have somebody like him? Of course, he's already had experience with the setup and the management, so you're all familiar with each other.
Oh, absolutely. So we didn't have to tell him anything. It was more that he was not there for a season, and then he came back, and it's like business as usual, is BAU. For him and for us as well, and he and the whole management team knows the whole ethos of the team we have, that it actually is very, very positive.
And then you've had some retentions from previously as well, the likes of Shadab Khan, Faheem Ashraf. Faheem Ashraf, whether he performs on an international level or not, he's done well for Islamabad.
Yeah, he was the highest wicket taker. 21 wickets in one season is unbelievable actually. And I think this obviously I know this feedback has come back because Asif has been on the front line as well. Faheem has been on the front line as well. Shadab. I think our expectations are very high. We have to realize that these are kids with 2 or 3 years of professional experience at the top. So we need to give them some time, some experience. They're going to play another season here as well. Faheem is going for PBL
basically
as well.
cut them some slack, and of course they've done well for Islamabad United, so you've got to give credit to them where they deserve. Now we're ready with Imran with the next pick announcement, so let's go back to him.
Returning to Quetta Gladiators is the wicketkeeper batsman Azam Khan as their final emerging round pick. Lahore Qalandars will be skipping their emerging round 2 pick and nominating a player from their player development program at a later stage, and that takes us to the supplementary round, the final 12 picks, which are of course optional for teams to exercise. Supplementary round में सबसे पहली बारी है Karachi Kings की. याद रहे इन picks के लिए teams के पास $120,000 का budget है. 2 players that are optional to pick. Karachi, your 90 seconds start now.
All right, we're into the supplementary picks, and as you all know, you can even pick a foreign player over there. But Ali Naqvi is here with me. Ali, दिमाग से जैसे हमने हमेशा कहा कि हमेशा जो picks होती हैं वो दिमाग से ही होती हैं. But Islamabad United, I mean, they've always been close. If they haven't won, हमेशा compete किया है, relative to other teams. What do you think is the key behind this spirit of Islamabad United?
Dimag se.
Dimag se.
No, I think it's a combination of 3 things. I think getting good players is one part. Having a good team strategy is the second part. And I think the third part actually is that how the team behaves during that 1 month. And that third part probably is the most important, if not, if they are obviously 3 equally important as well, but probably the third one is the most important, because I think if you have to spend like 5-6 weeks as a team together, and if you're not gelling in, if you have issues internally within the team, then I think it becomes, and that affects in anything, whether that's sports or business or whatever, right? So I think when we've been lucky that the culture actually is very, very positive, and that's why people keep on coming back to the team.
All right, I'm going to let go of you. Thank you so much for your time, Ali. All the best for this season. Let's hope that we get to see another, competitive season for Islamabad United. But Imran is ready with the next pick announcement, so let's go over to him.
Another World Cup winner joins the HBL PSL. Liam Plunkett from England is Karachi's first pick in the supplementary round. On to the next pick in the supplementary round. The Sultans will pick next. 90 seconds. Your time starts now. Returning to Multan Sultans is the South African leg spinner Imran Tahir, who's their pick in the supplementary round. और अब बारी है supplementary round की तीसरी pick की. Peshawar Zalmi will be on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right, supplementary round. Finally, we've entered that buzzer after a long day of discussions. But we keep talking about the importance of each round. Supplementary की भी अपनी importance है, and the fact that you can pick a foreign player in it as well. So if there's somebody that you've missed out, you get a chance to pick it in the supplementary round.
But they've not picked a foreign player. They picked Imran Tahir. Imran Tahir तो अपना लाहौर का
Imran Tahir तो
हाँ तो they missed out. लेकिन it's not been long. It's just been about 4.5-5 hours. So
decent.
अभी तो आप 3-4 घंटे और
अभी था कि 8 बजे खत्म हो जाएगा.
बहुत जल्दी चल रहा है. इसको चाहिए थोड़ा सा.
थोड़ा slow करें.
मज़ा नहीं आ रहा.
But again, I was speaking to Ali Naqvi as well before you came, and he was talking about why Islamabad, and they keep using that hashtag Dimag se. How important is that? There is in sport in general, there is an element of heart and gut, but then it's also the using of brain.
It's very much the using of brain. It's hard work coupled with that, and to be able to, well, दिमाग से तो सही है, you can plan everything, but to be able to actually think on the spot and to remain in the moment, that are marks of a great player. And दिमाग से तो ये they are, मतलब their hashtag is for the overall team, but if in a moment you can still think about what's going on, with all that's going on, you can still be in your bubble. That's the making of a great player.
All right, let's see कि अगली pick जो है whether वो दिमाग से है कि नहीं. But we're ready with the next one, so it's back to Imran.
Peshawar Zalmi have gone for the England upper order batsman Liam Livingstone as their supplementary round pick. इसी के साथ चलते हैं इस round की अगली pick की जानिब. Quetta Gladiators will be on the clock, and your time starts now.
We saw him in the previous PSL with Karachi Kings, and he played a few good, like there were certain decent innings that he played during that tournament, and now he's gone to Peshawar Zalmi. Again, not the biggest of names internationally, but somebody who's done well in franchise cricket.
And powerful players can hit the ball really hard, and type of player you'd want in the side, as in he's exudes a lot of energy and very good as a team man. He fitted in really well with Karachi Kings too. The important thing about these supplementary players are they're actually active players, so they can be picked in the side, or they can be as part and parcel of the squad. So it's very important that you have the players who can replace or step into the side straight away. So these kind of players like Imran Tahir and Liam Livingstone, you'd think that they'd be able to play in any sort of environment, and that's the greatness about it. Imran Tahir has proven that, obviously, because he's.
What about that celebration?
I think he'll struggle because Multan is a big ground, so if he wants to circle Multan, he'll have to really do it quickly.
Run long and run hard. But no, I mean, that's, I guess, one of the things about franchise cricket as well is this, the different celebrations that we've seen, whether it's Imran Tahir or Wahab Riaz with that particular gesture.
But have you seen that the very recent one, Shamsi?
I did. I think that was the most unique one. Was that a sword or what was that he pulled out?
When I saw that, I thought it was fake, but then I believed that it was true. Some magic trick or something. Unbelievable.
Maybe it's, I don't know, it's got something to do with spinners in particular. They have their different ways of celebrating. But I guess that it is a talking point. It might be an irrelevant one when it comes to the cricket, but it is a talking point for franchise cricket. People talk about it. People, look back at it and see the videos over and over again. So it is the evolution of cricket. So
correct. And these professional football players, everybody has their own celebration when they score a goal, and they work on that. So cricket going that way too.
And you see, one of the things that we've obviously spoken about, the fact that there'll be a lot of crowd in Pakistan. Are you going to get a lot of calls for the tickets?
Definitely.
Because that is one of the things that we all struggle with. Everybody is looking for tickets. That used to be a problem in Dubai, but it's a good problem to have, I guess, for Pakistan, because we've never really had that, so to speak. Especially for a city like Multan. We've still had cricket in Lahore and Karachi. I mean, imagine Multan Sultans playing in Multan. I think Ali Tareen would have a sleepless night.
Multan Sultan, even for Rawalpindi hasn't seen cricket for so long, and especially to have an event. This sort of PSL is an event. It's an entertainment event, so everybody will want to have tickets.
We'll
and
come
nobody
back
want to give money.
All right, we'll come back to what it means for Pindi, but we're ready with the next pick announcement. It's back to Imran.
Quetta filed in their pick in the supplementary round, and they've opted for Kimo Paul from the Windies as their supplementary round pick. On to Lahore Qalandars, who are up next in the supplementary round. Your 90 seconds start now. We are ready with the next pick. Lahore Qalandars have opted for the Windies opening batsman and wicketkeeper Lendl Simmons. The last pick in the first supplementary round, Islamabad United on the clock. Your 90 seconds start now.
All right, we're back and now back with the new owner. Alamgir Tareen Saab is here with me for Multan Sultans. Welcome on the show, Alamgir Tareen Saab. पहले तो मुझे ये बताएं कि आज 5 घंटे हो गए हैं. What was the key strategy for Multan getting into the draft? के क्या picks होनी चाहिए, कैसी combination होनी चाहिए?
Well, the key strategy for us, it's been clear to us. You have to go with match winners, and we are delighted that basically the whole strategy that we had planned out has come through. In 1 or 2 places, it's not going to be exactly what we had wanted, but we have the match winners we wanted. And I will just mention something. We got a bonus in the supplementary rounds just now. We actually managed to get a platinum player, Imran Tahir, one of my favorite players, in the supplementary round. So we're extremely happy with the way the draft has.
And Andy Flower coming on to the table of Multan Sultans. What do you think he can bring? We've seen his success with England overall. So what was the thought process of bringing him into the team?
Right. The idea was to, of course, like anybody would want to do, to get the best possible team of coaches. If I could go into a bit more detail, we wanted the role of analytics to be greater than.
Sorry, I'll have to just cut you short over there because Imran is ready with the next pick, but we'll talk about analytics when we are back. So Imran, it's over to you and let's see who he's got this time.
Islamabad United have opted for Saif Badr from Pakistan as their first supplementary pick. That brings us to the last round of the HBL PSL Player Draft 2019. Quetta will be picking first in this round. 90 seconds. Your time starts now.
Right, Alamgir Tareen Saab is here with me. We were talking about analytics, Alamgir Saab. So, how important is that in making a team?
Well, let me tell you, we were just discussing that we have a lot of English players in the team. But I will tell you, everyone got discussed exhaustively, and the analytics came into this because, we had a fairly large team in the group who was the Brains Trust. And there were questions of all kinds, and only somebody who could go through that rigorous analytical process in the end managed to get selected.
And overall, Multan Sultans, they've retained somebody like Shahid Afridi. I keep considering him like an emerging player. Look at him, he's still super fit.
You talk about super fit. What amazed me about Shahid Afridi, when I met him for the first time last year, nobody I have ever met has a stronger handshake than Shahid Afridi.
Trust me, I know.
Is that right?
Yeah. No, for sure. But I guess it helps, even despite the fact that perhaps age is not on the best side of his, but he's still super fit, and that's what you require from a player like Shahid Afridi or anyone for that matter. But we are now actually ready with the next pick announcement, so it's back to Imran. Let's see who he has this time.
Another Pakistani player makes his way to Quetta Gladiators. Khurram Manzoor, the right-handed opening batsman, is their final pick at the ground. The Sultans are next. 90 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay, there we go.
Well, I've just been told by Alamgir Saab that he was giving some tips to his team before he actually came here in the studio. क्या tips दे रहे थे बताएं?
जी, वो अभी जो next pick जो हमारी है, वो आप जब देखेंगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि जो हमने plan किया था वो हमें मिला कि नहीं. You can tell by my reaction to it, I'm sure.
अच्छा, पाकिस्तान में हो रहा है, everybody keeps talking about that, but was that something in mind as well? The conditions different to UAE?
I'll tell you, देखिए एक तो मैं इसका जिक्र कर लूँ, conditions, of course, there are some differences, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में इसका होना जो है ना, now this is, it's a big thing for Pakistan. Or there were opinions that we're not ready to have the whole tournament in Pakistan, but I was always convinced कि इसका वक्त आ गया है कि हमने करना है.
बस वो वक्त आ गया है और वक्त आ गया है इमरान के पास जाने का. Thank you so much for your time and your thoughts. All the best with Multan Sultans. I hope they do well and everybody enjoys like every time. So it's over to Imran once again for the next pick. देखते हैं
I'm
कि
sticking
कौन-
around to watch this.
Yeah, sure.
Bilawal.
One of Pakistan's fast bowling talents, Bilawal Bhatti, moves to Multan Sultans as their final pick at the draft. Quickly moving on. Peshawar Zalmi will be next with their final pick. Your time on the clock starts now. Another rising star of the Pakistan under-19 circuit makes his way to Peshawar Zalmi. Haider Ali is their pick in this round. With that, they cap off their selection at the round. On to Islamabad United for their final pick, 90 seconds. Oh, sorry, my bad. Lahore Qalandars on the clock, 90 seconds start now.
Single-handedly.
All right, from one owner to another, I was joined by Ali Naqvi, and now I've been joined by the owner of Karachi Kings, Salman Iqbal. Salman sir, welcome to the studio. Looking good on paper. Your team इस दफा पाकिस्तान में खेला जाएगा. Babar Azam तो है ही, the number one T20. तो इस दफा क्या? What was the specific thing that Karachi Kings was looking for?
We wanted the combination. Even side batting, all-rounders, fast bowlers. Due factor बहुत होगा पाकिस्तान के अंदर. So we wanted to go with maximum fast bowlers, all-rounders. हम लोग 6th pick थी. हम तो दुआ करते थे कि कोई छोड़े तो हमारे हाथ में है या कोई गलती करे तो मैं हमारे जो players चाहिए हमें. I think with our combination, the only player we missed was Benton. So we got all the players actually that we were going for our drafts. So we were lucky for that.
And of course, you'll be playing in Pakistan. So वो conditions एक factor होता है कि पहले it was all in UAE, and this time it's all going to be in Pakistan.
ये बहुत conditions होता है, with coaches like Wasim and coaching the whole team together. और जितने players हमारे, for example, Pakistan के जो local players हैं हमारे, they have played Pakistan a lot, ना? And they are selected in the Pakistan international team. So Iftikhar ho gaya, Ahmad ho gaya, Babar ho gaya, they're all there.
Speaking about local experience, we'll come back to that. But Imran is actually ready with the next pick announcement, so it's over to him, and then we'll come back and continue our discussion with Salman Khan.
For the next pick, it is a special announcement. I'll toss the mic once again to Mr. Fawad Rana, What is your final pick at the draft, sir?
जी बहुत शुक्रिया ये एक बहुत एक्साइटिंग टैलेंट है जो 2 साल से हमारे साथ है प्लेयर डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम का हिस्सा है और मैं समझता हूँ कि इंशाल्लाह ताला आने वाले दिनों में ये पाकिस्तान का सुपरस्टार फास्ट बॉलर बनेगा दिलबर हुसैन और एक और मैं बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट करना चाहता हूँ कि पाकिस्तान लाहौर कलंदर ने पाकिस्तान को इंशाल्लाह ताला बहुत से लड़के नए दिए हैं देंगे और इंशाल्लाह हम ग्रॉस रूट लेवल पे जो काम कर रहे हैं उसके साथ साथ हमारा ये फ़र्ज़ है कि हम ऐसे नौजवानों को भी ऐसे लोगों को भी ऐसे टैलेंट को भी लीडरशिप रोल दें तो मैं अनाउंस करता हूँ कि हमारा 2020 का कैप्टन सुहेल अख्तर होगा
Congratulations to Suhail Akhtar taking a leadership role at the Qalandars. Congratulations to the Qalandars for picking their final player as well. On to United for their final pick at the draft. 90 seconds on the clock and your time starts now.
All right, with Salman Iqbal here. Salman, the talk of today's draft, of course, apart from many other players, is the comeback of Sharjeel Khan. Karachi Kings has picked him. And if he is remotely the same player that he was, then it is news for everybody else and everybody better watch out because he is a valuable player in any case.
Yeah, I think Sharjeel, if he's back the way he was playing before, I think he can single-handedly win you a whole match. And he's one player that we're expecting him to win a couple of matches. And with the combination of Sharjeel and Babar playing at number 1 and then coming with Alex Hales and Delport, I think we have a good squad.
All right, and overall you would say that you're happy with the balance of the squad because it is about picking those utility players, pacers overall.
I think we have 5 spinners, we have 6 fast bowlers, we have 4 all-rounders. We have Pakistan's best wicket keeper, Rizwan. So I think we have a good combination. I think we have. I think being the 6th pick, being the 6th pick of the whole tournament, of the whole draft, I think we've done a very good job.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts, Salman. Good luck for this season. देखते हैं कि Karachi Kings के wings लगते हैं इस दफा के नहीं लगते हैं. But all the best for this one, and we are back to Imran for the next pick.
United's final pick at the HBL PSL player draft is South African middle order batsman Rassie van der Dusen. और अब आज के ड्राफ्ट की आखिरी पिक. We're back to Karachi Kings. 90 seconds. Your time starts now. There's nothing that makes us prouder more than promoting Pakistani talent. West Zia moves to Karachi Kings. And with that, we come to an end to tonight's show. Thank you for joining us. Remember, action returns to Pakistan's very own grounds this February. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.
supplementary picks. You heard it from all the owners, the likes of Imran Tahir. Alamgir Tareen Saab was talking about how he's lucky in the sense that a player like Imran Tahir gets picked in the supplementary round. That's why we kept talking about how important this round is. Bazid is back. Bazid, आलमगीर तरीन साहब आए और उन्होंने यही बात बोली कि हम बहुत लकी हैं क्योंकि हमें इमरान ताहिर जैसा प्लेयर जो है सप्लीमेंट्री पिक में मिल गया है. तो अगेन this is an opportunity. This round is an opportunity for teams to sort of pick players like Imran Tahir as well.
And look, even a player in the supplementary can make an impact. We saw with there's an example with Umaida Asif, who came into the side because of an injury and made an impact. Now, a player like Imran Tahir in your supplementary team or in your supplementary pick, he can make a huge impact in the tournament if he gets into form and gets into the team at the right time. So there's no such category or no such pick which is not important, and all these picks are important, so even supplementary there.
A lot of people are talking about the dew factor in Pakistan. Do you think in that time of the year will we get to see any dew, and is that going to have an impact on perhaps the toss?
Yeah, if there is dew, then obviously it turns into a situation where you always want to bowl first, but hopefully that there won't be any dew. Hopefully, I don't know how the weather will play out, but if the dew comes in, then the problem compounds on actually gripping the ball and all that, and it sort of plays spoil sport really. We talk about rain, but dew has a huge impact on T20 cricket or any sort of cricket, because it totally changes the strengths of the bowlers.
All right, overall, how would you sum up tonight? Any surprising picks in the draft? Everything as per you thought?
I don't want to admit this, but I think Islamabad United have done well with their picks. Zalmi have done well as well. I think Quetta have done well. I'm not too sure about Qalandars, how they've gone about this, but I think United and Quetta and to it says
Sohail Akhtar has been announced as captain. I think that's one of the talking points for today for Lahore Qalandars. क्या reason है इसके पीछे? मोहम्मद हफीज ने क्या गलती की या सोहेल अख्तर ने क्या बेहतरी की?
ये तो Qalandars वाले ही बता सकते हैं. They think out of the box, and it's quite interesting where the only side which comes up with a captain who is a surprise, because it's highlighted because it's out of the box and it's a surprise for everyone, and you would have thought that they would have gone with Hafiz, and Hafiz being the experienced campaigner that he is, but I don't know how that will impact the whole squad, because in such a tournament you've been trusted with captaincy, and you're leading a side with a lot of big names on such a platform. It's a big ask.
All right, I think we've analyzed everything, had the most of all the discussions. What are you personally looking forward to in this year? I mean, what's the biggest highlight for you going to be?
Look,
in
obviously,
this year's PSL?
Obviously the previous years when you came back from the UAE to Pakistan, it almost seemed like it's a completely different tournament. And this tournament now, because it's going to be in Pakistan, the experience of actually going from city to city and experiencing that. So, for instance, you would obviously love to see Karachi and Lahore play in their hometowns, but also you'd like, what I'm looking forward to is Multan playing in Multan, and Rawalpindi hosting Islamabad United, and how big a factor that will be, and how big the followings. I would love to see some, well, everybody looks at numbers, but I'd love to see some numbers after this PSL, how the fan following has grown after this particular PSL of every team.
It's definitely going to only get bigger and better, like you rightly pointed out. But thank you so much, Bazid, for your patience and your thoughts. It's only been about 5 hours in the studio.
And thank you so much for keeping the energy up. I know you've come out from a lot of festivities to come here and sit 5 hours. You're used to that. But I think the festivities prepared
HBL PSL is
for
a festivity
exactly
itself, like you rightly pointed out. But thank you so much. It's been a fantastic night for all of us here. We've seen some star-studded picks overall, the likes of Dale Steyn, Moeen Ali, Alex Hales. All I can say is that everybody here is looking forward to next year's PSL, and I'm sure that you're looking forward to it as well. Keep sending us your thoughts on our digital page on PSL T20. Keep sending us your feedback as well, and we will be seeing you in 2020 for the HBL PSL, which will, guess what, be happening in Pakistan. See ya. Take care. Goodbye.